Hello, my name is Njola Söksason, and here is a manga recommendation for you who wants a fun story with lots of dialogue, character interaction, and philosophical meandering, and a strong female main character. This is Dominion, a manga written by Shiro Masamune. Welcome to the future of vast bioconstructed cities with crime so severe that cops drive tanks. For top tank cop Leona Ozaki and her trusty tank Bonaparte, the day-to-day is a tall order already. But when the villainous and sexy superpowered androids, Puma sisters become duly deputized officers in the law and assigned to help Leona catch Urushimaru, the skyscraper pirate. Things are bound to get out of hand, especially in the midst of a full-on tank-on-tank street fight between Leon and a corrupt arms manufacturer bent on getting the city's police tank contract. As for the Dominion Conflict 1, no more noise. There are several books in this series, and they're all kind of great, but yeah, essentially it follows Leona's day-to-day life as a female officer in the tank police, driving around in a tiny little tank. She is strong-willed, smart, has a hair temper, and she is often prone to accidents and wanton destruction. In the background here you can see some couple of the pages. And since this is a Shiro story, he loves his technology, so all the characters and all the stuff has lovely details and looks functional, even if a bit absurd. Combine this with top-notch world building and funny character dialogue and interactions, with a whole heaping of slapstick and absurdity, and you have the recipe for a very, very fun romp of a story about police brutality. You thought American police were bad? Imagine if the police, if you got swatted, the police just bulldozed through your house with a 50-ton tank and just blew it up. Despite the nature of the setting and the world, though, people somehow doesn't die a lot or get any serious injuries, so it's mainly an excuse to just have hyper-militarized police driving around with lovingly sculptured vehicles to blow shit up, and you know what? I can like that. I enjoy that. And the cast is an endearing one. So first of all, you have Leona, right? She is the female protagonist and the sergeant and the police sergeant who deals with a lot of the stupidity going on. And as mentioned earlier, the Puma sisters is essentially just two almost identical looking cat girls with humongous hair. This is always the brunt of slapstick jokes and weird character development. So it's one of those mangas that really knows how to build a world and have female characters that actually have agency and are interesting. That's a dumb. The characters are very comedically over the top, and has some of the can have sport some of the weirdest facial grimaces. I mean, what do you call it? I mean, some of the weirdest pulls off some of the weirdest faces imaginable. But it's very entertaining. The OVA, which is original video animation, is a bit of a different story. It follows a lot of the same story beats, but after a certain point in the story, it just dissolves into a lot of philosophizing, pondering, and such. So yeah, it is a very text-heavy and text-heavy manga, like all of his stories. So you have to keep in mind, it can be a bit heavy of a read. But hey, if you like what you see, I suggest you get the books. I did, and have fun. Fun romp from the 80s, early 90s into a sci-fi dystopia where things blow up. The police is worse than America, and twice as incompetent. I'm signing out, and like and follow me on social media. Links down below.